Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with a couple of products, just a few. We have the amazing Phrasing Sale-A-Bration stamp set that you can choose as a free item when you spend $100 or more. And we also have the Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folders. Okay, so those are the main items that we're going to be using. So before we get started with our project, of course, we have to go over our buzzworthy business of the day. And we're going to start with the Spooky Treats paper pumpkin kit. You have until September 10th to subscribe to get this particular paper pumpkin kit. And this kit makes 18 treat boxes. Okay, you'll have 3 different designs, so you get 6 of each type of treat box. Next up, we have our Sale-A-Bration promotion still going on till August 31st. When you shop during Sale-A-Bration, you get to earn free items. There's a limit of items that you can choose from, but they are free when you spend $50. And then you have another set that is free when you spend $100 or more. Okay, and that's all before shipping and tax. If you host a party or your order reaches $300, so you can have a personal order or you can collect orders from you and your friends. And if it reaches $300 as an host, you can earn the perfect pomegranate stamp set absolutely free. And if you want to join my team and become a member of Honeybee Stamping Hive, you can do so during Sale-A-Bration and get extra things added to your kit. You will get the Making Plans collection, which is a planner, 3 journals, and a stamp set added to your kit. And your kit is $99 plus tax. You get to choose $125 of any product that you want, except for Sale-A-Bration items. And it all ships to you free. Okay, so I would really love to have you on my team. So think about joining. If you're going to spend $99 or more, you might as well get the kit. These are extra items that have been added to the Sale-A-Bration selection of products to get free. It's 3 embossing folders, the Timber 3D, Gingham, and the Seashell 3D. Then we have some brushed metallic foil cardstock and some silver foil cardstock. Then we have a couple of dies here, the Flowers of Home, Dots and Spots, Daffodil dies, the Aspen Tree dies, and then we have the craft gift boxes. Okay, so the dies are at the $100 level and everything else is the $50 level. All right. Lastly, we have our host code for the month of August. This is the code I would like for you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Of course, unless your order is $150 or more. Do not use this host code because you will qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free product from Stampin' Up, and we don't want you to miss out on your freebies, okay? So that is all of our buzzworthy business for today, so let's get right to our project. I'm going to be doing something really different as far as techniques, I guess. So I'm just going to fold our card base here. We have some thick Whisper White cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm just gonna get that burnished down with our bone folder. And then we have a couple of pieces of cardstock here. So we have some Bermuda Bay and Basic Black. These are 3 1/8 at 1 3/4. Then we have some Coastal Cabana. This one is 1 3/8 by 2 3/4. And then we have Pumpkin Pie and Crushed Curry. And these are 1 inch by 2 3/8. And then I have some Basic White, and I am not sure what size this is. It looks to be like maybe a 1/2 inch. This was a piece of scrap, but I need it for some stamping, so I just got that. So you can make this, can be any size you want it to be. And we're gonna need a lot of ink. So what I'm gonna do is get my inks out first. And I need some scrap paper. So let me get that. So I'm going to put down some scrap paper. And we're going to get the Crushed Curry, the Bermuda Bay, and the Coastal Cabana. Oh, and Pumpkin Pie. Don't let me forget the Pumpkin Pie. We're going to get all 4 of these inks. And I'm going to do some splattering. So I have one of my water painters here. It's full of water. It's just like a paintbrush. but I'm going to do some splattering. So we're going to start with our crushed curry. And I'm just squeezing the case to try to get ink on the inside of my lid here. It's kind of hard with these style cases, but if you have a small block, you can use that and do just as well. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze on these, try to get the ink. So I don't know why I opened this one. I want to do one at a time so I don't make a mess. And I'm going to just squeeze here to get my water flowing from my painter, because I want it really wet. And I'm just going to get a lot of water. I need it really wet. But I'm just going to do some dottage like that. I want a lot of each color in the corner. Okay, so that's all we're going to use that. Let me get a napkin. We'll dry that up. The water won't hurt your ink pad. I just don't want to dilute my color, so I'm going to dry the ink up. Then we have our pumpkin pie. Going to get some of this crushed curry off of our brush. You just squeeze it and wipe it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our pumpkin pie here. And I'm going to turn it because I want this to be at the opposite end. That one's coming out really good, the color. Okay, so that's good. Let's dab that and clean our brush and go to the next color, because we don't want to get this color in the next ones, because orange and yellow are kind of close, but we do not want that going in here. Okay, so this pad is not squeezing, so what I'm going to do is get one of my small blocks and just stamp into the ink pad. Okay, then I'm going to take my brush and just get the ink off of here. So it's the same difference. Okay, so now I'm going to move this corner. Ooh. And I want to put the ink over there. Get a couple of more juicy ones right there. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to do the Bermuda Bay. Let me clean my brush. Doesn't have to be real clean, because the Bermuda Bay is just a darker shade of this Coastal Cabana. Ooh. How did I get ink on here? Okay. Oh, well, that one did good, so I can use the lid. We're going to get the last corner and put some, whoa, there we go. That's a good splatter. Okay, so that's all done. So we're going to squeeze, just squeeze until your water runs clear. There we go. And it might stain your brush, but it's fine. Okay, so we're going to dry that up. This just helps keep our ink pads clean too. We won't be making a mess. Okay, so that is our card base done. So let's do some stamping. I have my Stamparatus. Let me move this out of the way. I have my Stamparatus set up for one of my sentiments, since it's on this little skinny strip. I didn't want to try to get it right and then it's not, and then I have to restamp it, and yeah, it's just too small. So I'm going to be using this, and I already set up to where I wanted it to be. I remember where I set the paper the first time, so that I can put it in the same spot. We're going to take some of the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Let me move this out of the way. And we're going to stamp up the words "To Another Year." And this is the Amazing Phrasing. Uh-oh. I see that didn't ink up well. And that moved. So hopefully I can stamp this back down in the same spot. There, that's good. Okay, so there's our sentiment for the white. Let me clean this off so I can take this off of our Stamparatus. So I'm gonna just take my chamois, my Simply chamois, and clean that off. And that'll be ready to put into the stamp case. Okay, now we're gonna do some heat embossing. Yeah, this is a very entailed a lot of extra bits to do for this card. So we're gonna do some heat embossing. We're gonna get our little embossing buddy here. Ooh, I think I need to get a new one. It's kind of emptying out there. Get our embossing buddy. Get our Versamark ink. And we're gonna stamp the woohoo. This is gonna be a birthday card for one of my team members. When I'm filming this video, her birthday has not come, but by the time I upload it, it'll be past her birthday. Try to get this straight on here. I probably should have used the Stamparatus for this too. Okay, and then we're gonna get some white embossing powder. And put it on. Oh, that did wonderful. Okay. And let's go ahead and clean this up and get the heat tool out. Okay, look, we have our heat tool here. And I'm just gonna get some tweezers and heat this up. So I'm gonna mute this so it won't be too loud for you. Okay, and while we're here with the heat tool, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure this is dry. Now we're done with all of that. We can start putting our card together. So this is gonna be using a, what is this? A card sketch from Casing Tuesday Card Sketches. Number 367. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna start with our pumpkin pie and some. What do I want to use? I'm gonna use some of our Stampin' Seal, just in case I have to move it a little. This is more forgiving after it's been sitting for a while. So we're gonna put this about right here. Then we're going to take our Coastal Cabana. I mean, this is Bermuda Bay. Put some on there. And I want it about right there. Trying to get it straight. Then we're going to take our crushed curry. Take the crushed curry. We're going to put this one about right there. A little bit more in. Trying to get the borders right. Am I in frame? Oh my gosh. You guys know I have issues sometimes. And then we're going to take our Coastal Cabana. And we're going to set this one. It's going to be about right here. I think I want it maybe a little further out and further down, about like that. If I could place stuff straight, it would be helpful, but you guys know me. Okay, so now we're going to get some dimensionals, and I'm going to use some of the black dimensionals. Let me get my scissors here and cut some of these down so we can use them. Make sure that's popped up really good. We're going to put this onto our card once I get all the backings off. Okay. And we're going to sit this one about right. I want this black more this way. About right there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and now we're going to take our other sentiment and we're going to place it right here. So what I want to do I want to hang it over? I'm just going to cut. Wait a minute. I don't want to cut it the same way on both ends. Okay. I always get confused when I'm doing that. And we'll sit this right here. Ooh. I think I need to cut a little bit more off. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I think I like it. And then we're just gonna put this right here. Maybe try to get it straight. There we go. That's good. Okay, and now all we have to do is add some bling. And for the bling, I forgot to get it out. I am going to be using the glossy dots. And we have, I can use, let's see. Do we have any other colorful ones? I don't think so. It's okay. So this is the best choice. I want to use the pool party. It's close to that. So I'm going to put one here. I'll put one of these medium-sized of this one. Maybe right here. And then the small pool party right there. And that is it, my friends. Our project done. I think this is really cute. Woohoo, to another year. And then I'll stamp and write some messages on the inside. But I think that is cute. I like it. Okay, you guys, that is all I have for you today. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.